Well, hello and welcome back. My name's Kieran Siemens and this is my Inky World. We're going to get into a bit of inky splashy drawing today, and we are in the mood just to let things happen. We just got to relax today and just see what happens on the paper. The request for today is from Kirsty and it's a fox. So I'm going to try and throw something down that kind of resembles a fox in some way. And no plan, no sketch, no pre-planning of any sort. We're just going to put down a lovely big white piece of paper and we're going to throw down some ink. In the usual very relaxed, chilled out, put the kettle on type of mood, okay? So, if you're in the mood to do a little bit of drawing and you want to draw maybe a fox or something like that, we'll see how it goes. If you're in the mood, get your pens, get your paper. Let's go. Let's do it. Okay, welcome back. Today's request is for a fox. So we're going to get into some foxy shapes. And the first thing that we're going to start thinking about is what kind of shape would a fox be? And to do that is part of the whole fun of the drawing. It's something where you really need to kind of put down something and kind of not think too much about it, but to kind of put down a shape or a line or something to inspire you to get away from the norm, to get away from the problem of drawing the same old thing you draw every single day. And you're as much to be guilty about that as I am. I mean, we all are. We all kind of get into that terrible habit of sitting down and we start drawing and then we think, oh, I like that, but I did draw something like that a couple of days ago, didn't I? Now, so what this does, my way of kind of relaxing the mind, is to put it into an environment that it's different. Put it into an environment where you have to think, that you have to do something different. Now, I've drawn foxes. I've drawn hundreds of foxes probably, but I've never drawn a fox like this one. Why? Why, I can hear you asking. And the simple answer to that is because I've never done a fox with a big bent nose before. I've never started with this very wobbly kind of direction to it. So already that's putting me into a very different situation where I have to think about, well, what is the rest of this? Why has he got a bent nose? And you start to think. Let me just check my cameras. You have to think about what's happened. What is the story here? Has he been hit by a car? Did he run into a brick wall while chasing something? And it puts you into an extremely exciting situation. And there's no way that I can draw the same fox as I did last week, or yesterday, or last month, or 10 years ago. Because I've changed the whole environment. I've changed the whole kind of situation here. And that already is giving me so much hope. Hope for something different. Something inspiring. And the other thing that I feel that what it does is it starts to make your mind think, well, why has he got a bent nose? kind of expression has he got? If he's got a bent nose, what kind of expression has he got? Is he stunned? Is he shocked? Is he kind of drunk? You know? And that kind of puts you into such a creative environment instantly. You know? I see so many artists online, and some of them are so good, and they draw the same old junk every day. The same old thing. And of course they feel very confident by drawing the same old junk, but they're losing a lot of their possibilities. They're losing a lot of their creativity by the simple fact that they're reacting almost afraid. They're afraid to draw something that might go wrong. I mean, this drawing here might go terribly wrong. It might be dreadful. It might be the most embarrassing drawing I've ever done in my life. But it's only 12 million people watching, right? So, relax your mind. And the more you relax your mind, the more you will enjoy the drawing. And if you make a mistake, well, you knew you would screw up anyway, didn't you? You kind of knew you would. So if you screw up, it's okay. But what happens if you don't screw up? What happens if this drawing is the drawing that you want to show everybody? What happens if this drawing is the one that you want on your business cards and your portfolio first page? You know? What happens? Wouldn't that be amazing? And all with the simple fact you did something different. Now, as I'm doing this, I'm thinking only in shapes. I'm only thinking about what is the shape of this head of this character. And nothing else. I don't know about his body. I don't know, have I done the head too big? Kind of looks big, but you know, I don't know what's the body doing. Is the body kind of like, is the body kind of all scrunched up, and you know, what's going on? So it leaves me a lot of areas to kind of have fun. I can use a paintbrush. I can use my trusty nib. And all I'm thinking about is the elements of a fox. Since Kirsty wanted a fox, we're going to draw some kind of fox. And there he looks like he's had the sides of his hair shaved. Maybe he's been caught by a farmer, and all the farmer shaved a little bit of his hair off. Maybe that's what's happened. And just move your pen. Just keep it moving. Keep your mind thinking. And what you will come across is probably something extremely beautiful. Now already I'm very happy with my fox. Too thick, too thick, too thick. I want something even thicker. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And again, by changing my tool, changing my nib to brush, also changes all the densities of the line, changes all my preconceived ideas of what this drawing is going to be. And it puts me in a state of freedom. And once you're in a state of freedom, then your drawing can go to a point of extreme pleasure. And there's a kind of goofy expression to him, which I really love. I love this fact that his mouth is all kind of twisted up. And now something is kind of telling me that it's almost like he's twisted with some kind of love and affection of some sort. And what could there be? Is that what I'm thinking? Is that going in the right direction? That beautiful little nose there. Let's get a couple of whiskers going on there. Now that's given me such a beautiful feeling already. And something is talking to me here. Something is saying, do something here, do something here. My brain is talking to me. My second brain is always like challenging me. And I feel like my second brain sometimes just kind of pulls me out of that comfort zone. You know, my second brain kind of says, draw something there. What? What do you want there? Okay. Now you can imagine some beautiful oranges there across his fur, can't you? Okay, so what about if he's caught a chicken? That would be fun, wouldn't it? Maybe he's got a chicken. Maybe he's holding a chicken. Let's get in there and do some nice kind of big, large, googly eyes on this chicken. And it's very nice that as you're kind of drawing in this free state, you're kind of asking yourself questions. Why is he got a bent nose? Why is he in this state of happiness with a bent nose? And it's adding a lot of those questions to you. And as your brain and your second brain start to talk, you come up with all these amazing ideas. What happens if it was a chicken? A chicken? Why chicken? What are you talking about? And you don't kind of get in there and start arguing with it. You just listen. Just listen to it. Don't argue with it. Listen. Chicken. Why chicken? Okay. Can I draw a chicken? Yeah, I think I can draw a chicken. Well, let's draw a chicken. Maybe there's a few feathers that are flying off there too. Maybe he's got his nose all bent because he's been running and chasing this chicken. Maybe that's what's been going on. Maybe that's what the deal is. So I'm going to try and draw his body a little bit all all kind of all over the place, all the fur, the feathers kind of sticking out. Now, again, something is telling me that I need a brush again. Let's put that down for a minute. Just get in there and do a lovely big. And that's what's coming across there. And that's broken that lineage down there. It's broken the elements of the fox, the chicken, then a hand, and that thicker line is just dividing the action. And it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of making this chicken stand out more for the whole simple fact that this big thick line has cut through it. I'm going to do some. And this fox's hand has gripped. He's gripped all the feathers. Beautiful. Now what is happening there is it's really starting to give us a very exciting image. And because there is no plan, and because our second brain is kind of getting excited now, and it's starting to say, well, put some feathers in between the fingers like he's caught it. And it's not a nice grab, it's a quick grab. So there's all the feathers kind of sticking out. And the lovely thing about birds and chickens and any other type of bird is you always have this detail of the feathers, and I always love that excitement almost of adding all this detail of feathers to something like a chicken, you know. And I'm gonna probably put another hand in there. Let's see. All right. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Trying not to get any ink on my gorgeous jacket. I love pinstripe. I love pinstripe jackets, trousers. I love it. And again, we're just going to get in there. And already this is starting to feel like he's caught the chicken, and the chicken actually seems to be very happy about it, you know. And I almost kind of feel like one leg should be out there and one leg should be down here somewhere. I don't know why, but I love the way that sometimes my brain just keeps talking and saying, what about this? What about that? What about that? It's like having a child talking to you all the time. Hey, can you do one foot like this? And can you do one foot like, yeah, okay. You know? And I think that's part of the beauty of having that creative mind that's talking to you. And it's something that I do feel like more artists need to listen to. So there's our foot. And I'm going to draw another foot there. And also, by listening to my second brain, it fills that area. I'm not just going to be drawing the back of the fox. I'm going to be thinking about, now that my second brain has talked about putting something there, a foot, I'm actually starting to listen to it and thinking, my God, that's a fantastic idea. Because then it doesn't leave my drawing with a big blank space. And there we have a lovely, absolutely gorgeous chicken's foot. I remember when I lived in China, everybody used to be eating chicken's feet. It used to be a kind of walking in the market type of snack, you know. Whereas we would probably have hot dogs or burgers or something, which probably to the Chinese is probably just as disgusting as a chicken's foot for us. But every time I draw a chicken's feet, I always remember that. Yes, I've tried them before you say. Not really my kind of texture, you know. Oh, a beautiful foot. Look at that. Oh, I love that. That is such a... I'm so happy I'm listening to my talking brain. Beautiful. Absolutely delightful. Fox and the Chicken. Even a good title. Look at that. Fox and the Chicken. And that was for today. Today's drawing was for Kirsty, so I hope she's pleased with my insane version of a fox. Rather a naughty fox, but well, you know, it's nice to be naughty. Oh, didn't check my numbers are still moving. Yes, they are indeed. So that has become quite a beautiful drawing. And actually, I'm very pleased with the fact, because the whole emotion and the expression on his face is very much about, he's almost like he's loving that chicken. All right, the chicken looks kind of like confused and a bit shocked, but I do think that the fox is looking rather happy, almost like he's desperate for a friend, you know. He's looking for a friend to talk to or have dinner with, and he's just caught this chicken and said, right, you're having dinner with me tonight. You're not dinner, but you're going to eat dinner with me. And I'm going to cook for you because you're my new friend or something like that, you know. That's what I'm going to say the story is. And my name is Kieran Siemens. And I hope you're going to be signing your drawing today if you've been drawing along with me. I have to pay attention. This is the only part of the drawing. This is the only part of the drawing I really need to concentrate. And I need to make sure that I spell my name right. Sometimes I get so excited that when I get around to doing my name, I always mess up and always forget a couple of letters. So there's my name down the side of it. And that is today's drawing. I'm going to frame it, of course, because I love getting that big splashy end result to it. And I'll have to do a little delicate one at the top there, but let's see if we can do that with my delicate paintbrush. Lovely, 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 lovely. Lovely. Just get up there and get some ink down there. And I know this part uses a lot of ink, but it's such a fun part to do with my drawings. I love just kind of giving it a lovely inky frame to it. So if you do like my drawings and you do like what I'm doing, please pop over onto my shop and have a look at some of the goodies over there. There are some lovely drawings over there. There's lots of prints over there. There's lots of greetings cards and mugs and t-shirts. And if there's anything that you especially want to have, any of my drawings that you would want on a mug or a t-shirt or whatever, just get in touch, let me know. That looks so lovely. What a fantastic fox. Not fantastic Mr. Fox, but a fantastic fox nonetheless. So that is today's drawing. And I'm very, very happy that you came along to join me. I'm very happy that you've spent this time with me. It's quite late here now. As you can see, the back room is all dark. And Mr. Miro is fast asleep. But thank you very much for coming along. Do pop over if you're learning to draw and you're excited by drawing, or you want to learn a little bit more or challenge yourself. The Funky Doodler is there for a relaxed state of just drawing simpler things in a more fun, relaxed environment. And because it's on the video format, you can run it back and forward and run the lesson over and over and over again. And now and again I will do these demonstrations where I draw something just for fun. Just for fun. Just for me to feel some kind of, put my love onto paper, as it were. So, that is today's Fox and a Chicken. And I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, send me a comment. Tell me all about it. What did you like? Did you like the fact that we didn't know there was going to be a chicken at all? I would love to get some comments from you. I'd love to hear from you. See you all again very, very, very soon. Bye-bye.